I see y'all boys, man. Even when you always vibe, it still can be difficult putting differences aside. It's easy to be blinded by your ignorance and pride, but if you know experience, give listening a try. It's simple, let's bridge the gap between this or that. It's not white or black when you only know half, but if we put it all together, we'll make it a whole. Then regardless of our feelings, the truth will get told. If your views don't match up with mine, the very same situation could feel different when I see it through your eyes. So whether it's your side or my side.
All right, y'all, we took a quick break, but now we going from our top 5. Now we're going into our, what did I say? Overrated?
You said what we got going?
Your sleeper squad.
Sleeper squad.
We got a sleeper squad. So we got to pick one male, one female R&B singer that we think is getting slept on. And groups count as this as well, because I'm picking a group. But I'll go first with my female. I think my number one, I think this lady has been slept on her whole entire career. I would say she has one of the best albums out this year, is Jazmine Sullivan. I think she's slept on so much. Everybody probably don't even is probably like, oh, I know Jazmine Sullivan now because of that last album that she just popped out. But Jazmine's been out since like 2008, maybe earlier. Like she's been out for a minute. And she's been singing. I just think she gets slept on so much. Vocally, she could do a whole bunch, and she has a lot of bangers. But it's just one of those things where not that she fell off, but she just really didn't make anything for quite a while until this last album, and she blew it. I think that's up there for like my favorite album this year. That's my sleeper for the girl, hands down.
Okay. I also have a sleeper. See, this was hard for me because I think there's so many people who get slept on. But my sleeper that I ultimately went with, she also has been slept on, in my opinion, her whole entire career. And it's not because she hasn't been on songs that have been bangers. She's just been overshadowed. So I'm gonna go with Kelly Rowland, because Kelly Rowland can sing. That girl can sing, but I mean, she's overshadowed by the aura that is Beyonce all the time. But when you get Kelly Rowland by herself, she'll make a banger. That girl can sing. What does Lil Wayne, let me be my motivation? Like that song was fire. That song was fire, and I think that she can do a lot of the things that Beyonce can do. She didn't. Hopefully, I mean, Beyonce was light skinned back in the day, and that was what was hot. So I'm just. But Kelly Rowland is beautiful.
I was about to say the same exact thing. She is beautiful.
I would choose Kelly over Beyonce if I had the choice.
I agree with you.
But I'm gonna say that girl can sing. She can sing.
Yes.
And I think she's slept on all the time. If you could pick her out, listen to her. She can sing. She can sing.
Even in what's it called? What's that song called? Cater to You.
Yeah.
She kills that joint.
Yeah.
She kills it.
Yep. Man, listen.
And
Kelly, I feel like Kelly Rowland gets slept on.
Oh yeah, that was a good point. Re-listen to what's it called? Destiny's Child. I've been re-listening to them a lot, and she be holding it down, and she be like holding it down, like get off me, beyond like I got this.
Yeah,
that's a good choice. That's a really good choice. My number one sleeper for the males is actually a group, and it's this group that I slept on, and it's Silk. A lot of people I think don't listen to them. I think they're up there as like one of the best R&B groups of all time. Like they're probably top 10. But I'm a big person of once I hear somebody, I'm like, okay, that sounds great in the studio. Let me hear you in like an acoustic setting or like live. And I mean, they old heads now, and they can still do all the runs and riffs that they did when they were younger. They have like that. I feel like they have like they're like Jodeci, but can sing better. So they have like that grown and sexy vibe in the early 2000s, but they actually can sing, and they do a lot of harmonies and stuff like that. So I feel like they're a good in-between of Boyz II Men and Jodeci. If you combine their styles together, you got a lot of like harmonies and just, ooh, and like just different stuff like that I like because I love Boys to Men. So I think Silk gets slept on a lot. I can only think of like 2 albums, and I think one of them is a greatest hits album, so I don't even know. But tonight the album has Sexulent, has If You, and all the Tonight, other stuff. So but I think If You is on the greatest hits album. But they got a lot of bangers. If you listen to them, they got a lot of shout out to my boy. They got a lot of banger wangers, yo.
Sir. We gonna be back after this brief commercial break. Grab me that plumber.
But sir, she isn't a plumber.
Didn't you just hear the way she handled that pipe? Grab me that plumber.
Shout out to my boy, Mr. Down Bad Man. But no, they do have a lot of good songs that I just think they get slept on, and they don't get the respect of being a good R&B group. But what about you? What you got for the man?
So my sleeper, it was harder for me because I in my brain, a lot of people that I like, I'm like, I ain't nobody sleeping on them, but I'm by myself. Yeah. So my sleeper is more for a person who gets slept on a lot by the newer generation, not so much older, but Brian McKnight.
Oh yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't know who Brian McKnight is, and if you don't know, you need to get to know, because Brian McKnight was the man, and he had a run, but his run wasn't loud. It wasn't long. It wasn't loud. Pause. Yeah. It was just what it was for that time. But Brian McKnight can sing. His songs are fire. Yes. I mean, Brian McKnight
used to be my. Oh, that's the wrong song. But she used to be my girl.
That's it.
No, I was. She used to be my girl, but that's the wrong.
That's not. But
it's
used to be mine. It used to be mine. She now you don't treat me love. So don't waste your time.
Yes.
Don't waste your time. Yeah, that song was fire.
That Anytime is my all-time favorite.
Come on.
That's my all-time favorite.
Still have your picture in the frame. That's it. That's it right there.
And then One, You Like a Dream Come
Come on. Everybody knows that song, but I bet a lot of people are like, who's that? They don't. That's Brian McKnight. And then he got the song with Kobe.
Oh,
come on, rest in peace. Rest in peace, and go.
Yes, so, that song is good too. That's it. Yeah, and Kobe did his thing in that song too.
Yeah, Kobe can rap. Kobe can rap.
Yes, for sure. That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. I bet you a lot of people that like younger don't know anything about Brian McKnight.
Right, Brian McKnight was he was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
I feel like the only reason why I know of him is because of YouTube. That's for sure. With that, when you brought your OVU computer home and had all his songs on it, and I put it on my MP3 player.
All the LimeWire joints. Yes. Shout out to LimeWire. Rest in peace, LimeWire.
Hey, JJ's computer, yo. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the Sleeper Squad. Okay, next is you just gotta pick one old school legend. We want to give a shout out to the old school.
Yeah, no school like the old school.
This is more of like soul Motown. They're not like R&B is such a it's rhythm and blues if you don't know what it stands for. So it's such a vast category, and a lot of these legends get thrown. Like Chaka Khan really is a soul legend. She's not really an R&B legend, but I wanted to do one. Just shout out to them. It could be male or female. You go ahead and go first because I went first to the last one.
Okay, so I know a lot of buzz is going around with Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers because they just killed that verse. I don't know if y'all watched that yet. Just if you got time, watch that. It's probably that's great. It's a great time.
You watch that. Watch the verses with Affion Crockett and Spice Adams making fun of it. It's even funnier. And Godfrey's on there too, being Steve Harvey. Like, listen.
Yeah, so I didn't want to choose them, even though I would probably had that not happened, Earth, Wind and Fire would probably be my old school legend. So, for that reason, I chose Smokey Robinson.
Another good one.
Because a lot of people think of the Temptations and all that, but Smokey, even though he wasn't in the Temptations, they were all in Motown. And Smokey, as Smokey was the pen behind a lot of them songs.
Yes. Yes.
And I feel like he was so important that he gets slept on because he wasn't in the big group.
Yeah.
So
That's a
so
nice.
he could be he could be a sleeper, but come on, he could sing too.
Yes.
He had one of the smoothest falsetto
Yes, I was about
to
to
chest
say.
voice
Yeah.
transitions I've ever heard. Like that's a
That
that's a
era.
legend. That's a
Yeah.
legend right there.
That era, they was falsettoing like it was nothing too. Like
Yeah.
they would just drop it and they would be chilling.
Hmm.
I kind of tied in with you. I picked the Temptations. They've always been
Right.
my number one favorite. That was my first album. Was I Stole It From Mommy, but it was the Temptations anthology album, and
Right.
the two
The
disc
double disc
joint,
joint.
yeah, the double disc joint, and then I ended up
Hmm.
getting Temptations Gold when I finally got some money, and like
Right.
I could probably sing every single one. I know every single song. So for me, again,
Hmm.
personally, for them, those are my legends. And when I went to the Motown Museum, the house, the coolest museum you could ever be at. If you ever get a chance to go to Detroit, go to the Motown Museum. You get to stand where they stood. We sang "My Girl" while we was there with the microphones.
Hmm.
It's the coolest museum I've ever been in.
That's cool.
And so for them, that's just like a homage. Like we paying the homage. We doing what we can. Like y'all the old school legends. Next thing is the up and comings. I'm gonna go because it's one male, one female. Who you think is up and coming? But I gotta put the plug in for my boy Jordan Brown, Jrdnfr. I gotta show some love for my boy. He
Shout
up
out.
and coming. He gotta work on his lyrics, but that's why he up and coming. He got a new haircut. He cut the dreads off.
Shout out to the hair.
But no, he got some skills, y'all. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
He just got to keep grinding. We will put his. I don't know if he got a SoundCloud. He got a SoundCloud.
He got a SoundCloud. He's on Apple.
Okay, I put his album in the description.
Okay.
Go check it out. He got some songs. He has a great voice. And
Yeah, he can sing. That man can sing.
he can sing. I think it's just he's just finding himself. He's another
Right.
young one. I'm gonna just go with both because I said mine already. My other up and coming is Ari Lennox. I
Okay.
think they're both still like Jordan and her. They just finding themselves. They like
Right.
Ari a piece away and Jordan a few more pieces, but I think they finding themselves. And once they find like they groove, they gonna have a nice little nice little run. So I had to shout out plug in for my boy here at Fettuccine TV. We always supporting the homies. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So for oddly enough, that was gonna be mine. So,
Yes.
so I'm gonna just let you. I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock with the Jordan with my man Jordan. I think he's in the right direction.
Yes.
So a lot of, like you said, a lot working on that penmanship. Outside of that, I mean, he know what to do to make it sound to make it sound good. So
Come on.
So
Shout out
I'll
to
never
him.
I gotta give my guy the nod on that one.
Yes.
For female, I'm not really up. I'm not really up on too many other females. So I would be searching. I mean, for me, I like a lot of the people I like them before they got big.
Yeah.
Like Summer
Yes.
blew up, but Summer would have been on my list.
Yeah.
So with this one, I'm gonna go with someone who is kind of like Lauryn Hill is. She's Lauryn Hill-esque. I think you say it, Chika.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. But she does majority rap, but she can sing too.
Yes.
And
I've heard a song
she
or
is
two.
nice. She's nice. So I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna go with her. I watched her Tiny Desk.
Yo,
She has
shout
a
out
Tiny
to
Desk too.
Desk. Okay, I gotta check that out because Tiny
She-
Desk
she's
is
nice.
where you get to see people for real.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
She's and you know Lauren's my goat. So
Yeah.
and she reminds me a lot of Lauren. So
Okay.
so
I
so
respect it.
that's where I'll put her at.
I respect it for sure. I'm gonna go check out that Tiny Desk. I ain't putting all the different things we said in the
No, we
description
said a
down.
lot. We said
We
a
said a
lot. You
lot.
should put
So
the Atheon.
I listen. I don't even know where to find that. I just
I
remember.
don't. I think it's only on Instagram.
Yeah, yo,
Uh,
them joints had me screaming. I would skip the
they
like. You got yo. If you ever
they're
get a
good.
chance, y'all, what them boys is a fool, yo. Them boys are dumb, but so funny. The fact that with the one thing I gotta say with the Earth, Wind and Fire joint when they came out in the clothes, like what if you don't know
Right.
what it is, they would do like the verses. If you don't know what verses are, you obviously haven't been paying attention, so I'm not going to
Right.
break
Right.
it to
Right.
you. But after the verses, and I mean literally like 5-10 minutes after, Afion Crockett and Spice Adams would come and do the verses again, but they'd have the
The
clothes,
same outfit. Right.
they'd have
On
everything
point.
already ready. They have
On
like
point.
fake beards and like wigs, like, and
Right.
it's so funny.
Yo.
It's so funny, but that's another thing. All right, last thing because it's getting late, and
Right.
I got library tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
You're overrated. Who is your most overrated R&B singer, male and female?
Okay. I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first.
Listen, Alana gonna choke me. She gonna attack me. I know the Beehive gonna come after me. I think Beyonce is the most overrated R&B singer. I'm sorry, y'all. And if I lose, listen, I've been losing subscribers with Fattashidi TV. I'm gonna keep it real. I lost one or
Oh.
two. I might lose more, but I gotta keep it real. I think I just don't know what it is. I don't know why everybody going crazy over her. Like, okay, star power,
Mm-hmm.
got it, hands
Mm-hmm.
down. I
Mm-hmm.
like female star power. Go ahead, girl.
Right. Right.
I'm there. I just
Yeah.
don't think vocally she's as good as everybody says. I think the whole package is like it's to the thing where it's like she can't do no wrong. And that's the part where I'm like, all right now, like y'all got a dang religion after her. Like, come on now, come on now. Let's grade it realistically. She a human now.
Right. Right.
But
Right. Right.
and like I said, overrated. So do I think she deserves everything that she gets? Honestly, yes. I just think she's
Mm-hmm.
just overrated when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
singing. But everything
Mm-hmm.
else, I mean, she took over Lion King. Poor Simba didn't get to sing nothing.
Listen.
It was all
Listen.
Nala, everything.
Listen, hey, okay, okay. That's your overrated choice. I can't argue with you,
You
even though I
can.
want to.
You
But
can.
but I'm gonna say Beyonce is she can sing. She really can. You have to listen to her
Yes.
sing. You gotta listen to her sing Halo with a bunch of little African kids around her or whatever that video is. She can sing. I can't. And she is a star. I think she's over idolized, if that's what
Okay.
you mean.
Okay.
I feel like she's idolized too much, but I can't call her overrated. I just can't. I can't do it.
Okay. All right.
But so
Maybe I really haven't brought up nothing about songs. It was all idolization, if that's the
yeah,
right
yeah.
word. She might be over idolized. I could accept that.
Okay.
Like I said, I think everything that she gets, she deserves.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna say like no, she don't deserve that. She don't deserve this because I think the whole package about her is I'm just like yo, can't nobody do what she does. Nobody on
Right.
this earth can do what she
Right.
does. I agree with
She
that. I just think
she's over the
vocally.
top a lot of
Yeah.
times. She's over the top a lot
Shout
of
out to the
times.
song Love on Top. So,
The yes, but I can't call her overrated. Strict. I mean, you listen to Lemonade. Come on now,
damn,
Lemonade. Done had girls mad at all of us for 2 years. So
girls we
she
ain't
doing
even
some.
talk to. Yeah.
She
But
doing
see,
something.
but again, see, I think that is like I wouldn't consider her like I consider that as like the whole package deal. Like she branded that
Okay.
so great.
Mm-hmm.
The lyrics and content of her music was
Content.
so great. Like she's
Yeah.
just, like I said, if you take the whole package, I'm like I get why they be worshiping her. Like I
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
whole thing. But just for me, and again, this is hard for me because I don't really think anybody in R&B is overrated in general because I think
Mm-hmm.
R&B is dying
It's hard.
already.
It's
So
hard.
it,
Yeah.
like nobody's really overrated. But if I had to pick somebody, I'm like she got a little too much love. That's all I could say.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's
All
my
right.
choice for the girls.
So I had to go back into to my little crossover bag R&B hip hop. I'm gonna go with J Lo.
Oh yeah. Oh,
J Lo
I,
J Lo is so overrated. I feel like for me, J Lo's music career was a spectator sport for me because I never cared about listening to the album. I only wanted to watch the music videos. So
yeah.
for me, I'm gonna say I don't have no J Lo on my phone. None of that. I don't have no J Lo. But if it come up on Vivo, I'll watch the whole Waiting for Tonight video. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
But
that's a good. See,
right,
Alana gonna be mad at this episode because we hitting her two favorite people.
listen, J Lo can't
Listen,
sing. I'm
no, she
sorry.
can't. But I'll take that LL Cool J song with it though. That song on there for me on my phone. On
What is
my
it?
pride is all I have.
Okay, yeah.
That
Of
song don't
course,
sound good
she
though, but
she can make the song. So whoever else is on the song make the song great most of the time,
I was gonna
unless it's
say
a pop
this.
song.
I was gonna say this too. A lot of people sing for her that we don't like. Like the is no, I think that's somebody else. But there's a song. I'll put it in there. Put it in the video. There's a song where like I think a boy sings the part for her. I forgot what it is. Like it's a background song that we think is J Lo, and we're like, oh, J Lo's
Mhm.
killing it. But it's like it's a boy singing the
Oh,
high
okay.
notes. Like so many people cover for J Lo and like try to like they like
Yeah,
blend for her. I that might be a better
that makes
choice
sense.
than Beyonce, to be honest. I like that a lot. That's true. Um, my overrated boy, I couldn't think of anybody, so I just said Tory Lanez. Um,
Oh,
I
oh.
think
Okay.
I think the only reason why Tory Lanez is really famous and like popping is because he takes old songs and remixes them. The
The
old
chicks
songs,
tape.
yeah, like all
Chicks
the
tape.
chicks tape
Yeah.
stuff is all like
Yeah.
the R&B songs that we love, and then he just sings on top of them.
Okay.
I'm not talking vocally because I can't tell the difference with all the auto tune and everything. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what he
Yeah.
actually sounds like. But I just thought for him, I'm just like I know JJ rock with him hard.
Mhm.
JJ sent me a lot of chicks tapes, and I listened to all of them, and I was just like, all this makes me want to do is just go listen to the old joints.
Right.
And
Right.
if again, like I don't know, I just feel like he happened on it. But I mean, I didn't listen to his last album.
Hmm.
I don't know what it's called. It's called something. It just came out though. It was like 2021.
Right. It was
Um,
new. It's new.
yeah, so I didn't listen to that one, so I'm not saying that. But the honest truth is, y'all, I was struggling. I didn't know who to pick, so those are my two that I
Right.
picked. Tory Lanez, like I said, for him, I think he just kind of just samples off of other people, and that's why it's hype
Yeah.
because everybody's like,
Even
that joint is
Yeah,
tight.
even his songs that he doesn't sample off of other people, he sounds like another artist.
Yeah,
So
so
so he's a very talented person and he's able to mimic to
yes.
a T whatever he's trying to go
Gee,
for.
he the boy from Kuruko no Basket, the blonde haired
Right.
boy that
Exactly. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But
Okay.
but I think that I think he's really talented. I think he can make a song out of nothing. It just ends up sounding like somebody else made a song. I think he would be a great writer for other artists because
I can
he
hear that.
sounds just like the other artists.
And
But
I don't think he's that high rated either. Like I don't think he like to be overrated. I feel like you have to like really be like clout like Beyonce level, J Lo level. I feel like he really not at that level. But
right, I mean, I think for him, he is high rated. I think the whole situation with Meg
yeah, that
put him
shot
in put him in a
that shot
spotlight. You know what I mean?
shot him in the foot.
So
No
yeah,
cap. So,
yeah.
but all right.
So for me, my overrated, once again, I had a hard time too. So I had to go back in time and listen to what we would listen to. And I'm going to go with Akon. Because Akon sound the same on
Oh
every single
yes,
song that he's on. And we
yes.
thought he was doing something different for 2 years.
He got
Akon
his money
sounded
and got
he
out.
sound
Yeah.
from track 1 to track 12 is the same song.
Yeah.
like all the time. Like I Locked Up was just so different.
That's
I
what
think.
it was. Yeah, it was
And
the reggae for the majority of the audience, or like
right,
mainstream. It was
right,
reggae for mainstream people. So, but
yeah.
now I think about it, I'm like, nobody wanna see us together. Nobody trying to listen to that song.
Nobody
Like,
trying to hear
we
that.
gonna
Nobody
fight.
trying to hear.
Yes, we gonna fight. Believe we
Nope.
gonna fight. Come on, sir. Like,
Yeah. What's the song? He's on the bartender song.
what, bartender?
Fuck up with my guy, I'm like the bartender. He was on the T-Pain
He
song,
was
the
on that
bartender song.
joint.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh
sure he was,
gosh.
right?
Girl, you know
Um,
they never come out. No,
yeah, yeah, right.
that's the part.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
Akon.
Yup.
Oh gosh.
My car and bang bang boogie. My kitty and
We'll
I see
see you
it in my,
tomorrow.
I see
Yeah.
it in my. Yeah, come on,
Oh
man. I
gosh.
don't see exactly. He was on the song you don't even remember.
Ah.
So
Yeah, he gotta
I
go.
just
He gotta
Akon gotta
go.
go. Akon gotta go.
We're not even playing that game no more, but he gotta go.
No, he gotta go. He gotta go. The only song that I probably would miss is the Smack That song with Eminem,
Yeah. Yep.
just because it's funny.
And it
But
was high school, so like you
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the?
But
I wanna love you. You
yeah,
already
you
know.
already know.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
I know you see me looking at you.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was reggae mainstream, because if you really listen to reggae, like, it's so much better than that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so much better. But
yeah.
okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up. We thank you for rocking with us. Hopefully we put you on to some new stuff. Hopefully y'all put in the comments and put us on to some new stuff too. We
Right,
here.
right.
It's all about interaction, y'all. We trying to form a community. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you check some of the things out. Let us know just what you thought of the video. If you like the video, like it. Another thing, y'all been liking, y'all been viewing. To reach more people, start sharing this stuff. Just put it on your post it on your story, post it everywhere. Don't worry about it, and let it reach other people. Once again, I just want to thank Bobby Nails for coming and
Thank you for
rocking
having
with
me. Thank you
us.
for having me.
Shout out to him. I will put his SoundCloud in there. We waiting for a new lovely swag. It's on the rise.
Yes, sir.
And we had a good one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Anything you want to say to the people before we close out?
No, thank you. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I hope your brain hurts with some of these questions the way mine did. And like he said, just let us know what we missed, so we
Yes.
can add to our collection of music we have on our phones. Because I'm always trying to hear something different. So,
Yes.
shout out to y'all before it
Come
happens. Help us
on.
out.
I call them the Fettuccine fam. Shout out to the
Got a
Fettuccine
cutie
fam.
fan.
Yup.
Yes,
Stand
sir.
up. Stand up. Shout out to the Fettuccine fam. So that has been another episode of Truth Podcast, where we tell our versions of the truth. Definitely like the video, subscribe to Fettuccine TV, and give us some comments for some more content. I will see you on the next one, and we out. Peace. Thank you for watching another episode of Truth Podcast, where we tell our versions of the truth. Listen, definitely comment down below, because we want to hear your opinion, what you got to say. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. That way you know anytime we drop another episode. Be on the lookout. We're Truth, and this is Fettuccine TV. We out. Peace.